Hi everyone, welcome back to simonthomas.com.au. In this video I'm going to talk to you about professionalism, and what I mean by that, I'm actually not talking about the agent that you choose. We certainly covered that on one of the other videos. I'm going to move away from the agent's perspective. I'm now talking about you've selected to sell your property, and I'm going to talk about using professionals to help you basically either market or promote your property or get your property ready for sale. So this is a really simple one, and there may or may not be some agents out there that are still doing this. I just think it's a given that you use professional photography. I guess when I started in real estate a long time ago, back in the early 90s, it wasn't really a given. In fact, I didn't know whether it was available, that you actually employed the services of a professional photography. In this day and age, again, I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again, it is your most valuable asset. So why wouldn't you present that in its best possible light? And you know, agents aren't photographers, so why wouldn't you engage the services of a professional photographer to make your property stand out? You know, they've got twilight photography now. They've actually got pole shots where you can actually, they put the camera up on a pole. They can do an overhead shot with maybe the beach or maybe the park or the rainforest in the background. There's so many different ways they can use their skills to present your home in the best possible light. Another one is, it may not be used too much, although depending on what area you live, copywriters. Again, copywriters are employed to basically tell your story or tell the story of your property. Again, when I started working in real estate back in Melbourne in the early 2000s, well, copywriters were just starting to come into their own. And I guess the best way that I described, or I guess engaged with sellers that were a bit unsure about using a copywriter, similar to a photographer, I'd simply say, look, probably the thing that I bring to the table as your agent, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, is my ability to negotiate you the best possible price. Okay, I'm not a writer. I'm not a professional writer. Copywriters are professional writers. Often they're either journalists or they're people that have obviously had a lot of or developed a lot of skills in writing, and copywriters can add a lot of value in terms of getting the right script for your property. Okay, so that's another important one. Videos are coming into their own, hence, you know, I'm on a video now, and videos are huge. I guess there's a wave of, I guess, energy and enthusiasm going towards the way of videos. There's so many properties that are getting viewed all over the world via video, via YouTube. In fact, they're saying that YouTube is going to take over Google as one of the #1 search engines in the world, which is absolutely phenomenal. So video is enormous. I'm not saying you have to have a video of your property, but it's certainly something that I would seriously consider, again, to promote your most valuable asset, being your home. And I guess the last one in terms of a professional approach with your property is a stylist. They're very, very popular, I know, in a lot of the capital cities. In fact, we used to use one down in Melbourne, and that was going back over 10 years ago. And they would come in and actually just give you, the owner, just some independent advice, just a fresh set of eyes. They actually come in and look at your property. Often there's sometimes a little bit of clutter. Yes, I understand it's your home, you've been living in it, but just to actually maybe just offer you some tips and advice on how to best present your property before the marketplace comes and sees it. So stylists are certainly coming into their own as well. I know of one particular lady in Brisbane who's quite busy, and she's got a start, well, they call it home staging. So that's obviously one thing to take into consideration as well. So have a think about that. You've got photography, you've got videos, you've got copywriters, and you've got stylists. They're all professional people that do a fantastic job in making sure that you get a fantastic result for your property. So hopefully that helps, and hope you got some ideas out of that, and I hope that all makes sense to you. Feel free to send me a message or a comment, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Bye for now.